All right, brace yourselves, because Apple's about to drop the iPhone 17 Pro, and it's either going to be the upgrade of the decade or just another $1,500 excuse to flex a new wallpaper. And what's Apple cooking this time? Oh, just faster MagSafe, a new sky blue finish, 8K video, dual recording, a 24 megapixel selfie cam, and a camera bump that looks like it's been hitting the gym. Let's dive into all 14 rumored features and figure out whether this is genuine innovation or just expensive déjà vu. So, let's start with the design changes. And oh boy, Apple's playing musical chairs with materials again. This time, the iPhone 17 Pro is rumored to ditch titanium. Yes, the space-grade flex material they hyped up last year for aluminum. Why? Maybe it's to save weight, maybe it's cost-cutting, or maybe Apple just got tired of charging you extra for the same metal used in Mars rovers. But the bag isn't just glass anymore either. It's a part glass, part aluminum sandwich, which sounds fancy until you drop it and realize both parts still shatter on impact. Also, the Apple logo, it's moving lower. Why? Nobody knows. Maybe it's to make room for a new MagSafe layout. Maybe it's just a vibe, or maybe, just maybe, it's a metaphor for your bank account after pre-ordering one of these. And then there's the camera bump. This time it's going rectangular with rounded corners. Translation: your phone's going to look like it's wearing a little metallic fanny pack. Now let's talk about the cameras, because Apple clearly wants you to start documenting your entire existence in cinematic quality. The iPhone 17 Pro is said to be getting a 48 megapixel telephoto lens, up from just 12 megapixels last year. So now you can zoom in on your neighbor's bad haircut in terrifying clarity. The front camera also gets a major glow up, a 24 megapixel sensor. Yes, your selfies are about to show every freckle, every pore, and every trace of your emotional baggage. And here's the big one: dual video recording. That's right. You'll be able to record using both the front and rear cameras at the same time. So when your cat knocks over your $2,000 monitor, you'll not only catch it in glorious HD, but also film your slow, soul-crushed reaction. 8K video recording might finally be here too. Apple allegedly tested it last year, but didn't pull the trigger. With all three rear cameras now potentially at 48 megapixels, this might finally be the year your phone turns into a Hollywood-grade film studio for recording pancake tutorials on TikTok. Now onto performance. Say hello to Apple's new chip, the A19 Pro, built on TSMC's fancy new 3rd Gen 3nm process. What does that mean for you? Slightly faster app launches, better power efficiency, and enough heat dissipation to not fry an egg on your phone mid-Fortnite session. And for the first time, the Pro models and even the rumored iPhone 17 Air are said to come with 12 gigabytes of RAM. That's right, Apple's finally giving us laptop-tier memory in a device that mostly runs Instagram and Google Maps. But performance doesn't stop at raw power. We're also hearing whispers about internal design changes aimed at better heat dissipation, and for the Pro models, a vapor chamber cooling system might make its debut. So if you're gaming, editing 8K footage, or just doom scrolling through existential memes, your phone won't overheat like it just ran a marathon in Death Valley. Let's move on to wireless wizardry. Apple's reportedly bringing Wi-Fi 7 to the iPhone 17 lineup. And here's the kicker: it's designed in-house, not Broadcom. That's right, Apple now wants to control how your phone connects to the internet too. The dream of the Appleverse is becoming very real, very fast. And MagSafe charging, it might actually be fast this year. Finally, if Apple's new MagSafe charger pans out, your phone could go from 10% to 50% while you're still trying to make your morning coffee. Also, sky blue. Yes, a new color, because let's be honest, sometimes all it takes is a pastel refresh to make people feel like they need a new phone. And according to my completely made up internal stats, color changes are responsible for 73% of Impulse Tech upgrades, totally scientific, absolutely not made up 5 seconds ago. The real question, should you actually upgrade? If you're holding onto your iPhone 14 like it's a piece of vintage tech history, then yes, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. You're getting a new design, massive camera upgrades, big boosts in performance and cooling, faster charging, and the first real jump in RAM in years. But if you already have the iPhone 16 Pro, then this is a little trickier. Most of these features feel more like a slow evolution than a revolution. It's like your iPhone's going through a glow-up, but it's still wearing the same personality underneath. That said, Apple seems to be setting up for something bigger, maybe laying the groundwork for its AI future. So this may be one of those future-proof now, thank yourself later kind of deals. My personal take? The camera system is shaping up to be fire. Dual recording and 8K might actually bring real content creation power to your pocket. The A19 Pro chip and 12 gigabytes of RAM mean your phone will feel snappy for years. And honestly, faster MagSafe and Apple-designed Wi-Fi 7 are way more exciting than they sound on paper. Is this a revolution? Not quite. But is it a ridiculously powerful, overbuilt aluminum glass wizard slab that 100 million people will still line up to buy? Absolutely. And yes, I'll probably be one of them for science, of course. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these rumored features you're actually excited about. Is it the camera upgrades, the chip, or are you just here for the blue? Smash that like button like your old iPhone battery at 82%. Subscribe for more spicy breakdowns. And Apple, if you're watching, I accept bribes in the form of early review units. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.